Hello, and welcome back to Savello Ministries. I get to say Savello Ministries instead of Save for Christmas. It feels very nice. Okay, so Save for Christmas was a huge success. It was Savello Ministries' first project. We had an amazing time doing it. It was very successful. We had a bunch of people put their faith in the Lord. Of course, one soul saved, all of heaven is rejoicing. So it is very good that we were able to do that, and we're very excited to keep going and see what projects are in store for us going forward. Okay, so today, we are going to talk about a transition chapter in the book, not only in the book, but in the Bible, in the book of Acts more specifically, right? So it's Acts chapter 9. You're still in the Acts of Peter here. However, I would consider this the transition from Peter to Paul because we see Saul's whole conversion from Saul to Paul, okay? So, quick analogy. We all know what, or not analogy, but quick background. We all know who Paul is, right? However, many of us don't know who Saul is. So Saul is actually Paul before having an encounter with Christ. And Saul was a Christian killer, Christian convictor. He would go round up Christians, convict them, try them, and execute them. Very scary stuff to be a Christian back at this time. Okay, and of course you had the congregation of disciples and apostles who were actively preaching the word, and you had Saul acting against them and trying to execute them. Okay, so I don't really want to talk about Paul right now or Saul right now. I want to talk about the man, the first disciple he encountered, he didn't of course kill, and that is Ananias. Okay, so this disciple has a vision from the Lord, and he says, "Arise and go into the street which is called Straight, and inquire in the house of Judas for one called Saul of Tarsus. For behold, he prayeth." Okay, he's telling him, "Go and acquire this man, Saul, who is blind, and bring him to the disciples." Okay, and Ananias answers, "I've heard so much evil that this man has done in Jerusalem to our disciples. He has executed them. Why him?" And Jesus answers with just a little bit. He says, "He is the chosen vessel, and he will bear my name to the Gentiles." Say no more, Ananias says. And he continues to collect Saul at this time. And the first words that he says to him are, "Brother Saul." Brother Saul is a crazy, crazy thing to think about. It's something very often overlooked. And the reason this is insane is because this is a Christian killer, okay? Ananias' friends have been murdered by this man, okay? And now Jesus is telling him, "Go and bring this man, and he will be a great preacher to the Gentiles." That is something that Jesus calls us to do. Anybody who hurts us, anybody who hurts the people that we love, we are called to forgive them, right? We are called to be able to say, "Okay, I can forgive the sins of the past because you asked for them." Because Paul or Saul had a change of heart, so did the people who hurt you. Amen.